We're still tracking the diplomatic row with Qatar. Germany's Foreign Minister Sigmar Gabriel is urging diplomacy to resolve the crisis. He's been urging Gulf Arab states to lift the current air and sea blockade against Qatar. Several Arab nations have cut all ties with Qatar, accusing it of supporting terrorism. Qatar denies the claims. The main countries that have cut ties are Saudi Arabia, Egypt, the UAE, Libya and Bahrain. Saudi Arabia and its allies have also issued a list of Qatari organizations accused of supporting terrorism, as well as a list of 49 people accused of terrorism with alleged links to Qatar.
A great number of these people on the list have been to Qatar. There are some members of the Qatari Security Council listed here. Journalists are also mentioned who don't represent any movement or belong to any political party or organization.
Germany will do everything possible together with our European friends to avoid an escalation of the conflict, but that is being resolved as soon as possible so that we can focus on the real enemy, the terrorists of the Islamic State. We have to stick together in the coalition, and Qatar is part of this coalition, and we don't want to weaken them with major confrontations.
Well, CGTN's Adel Mahroui is in Doha and has been following the fallout of this diplomatic spat. He filed the following report.
The four countries leading the diplomatic rift, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, United Arab Emirates and Bahrain, have accused Qatar of sheltering and funding terrorists. They've released a statement naming individuals and organizations in Qatar as extremists. The groups include 5 Qatari charity organizations, 6 groups based in Bahrain and the Benghazi Defenders Brigade. At least 59 people have been declared terrorists, most of them residents in Qatar. There are 26 Egyptians on the list, including members of the Muslim Brotherhood, Al-Jama'ah al-Islamiyya and many more. Most of the remaining alleged extremists are Qataris. Others are from Libya, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Jordan, Yemen and the United Arab Emirates. The 4 Arab nations have vowed to take all necessary measures to track down and bring these people to justice. They've accused Qatar of violating several regional agreements to combat terrorism. But Doha insists it's fully committed to the fight against extremism, and it doesn't believe that these individuals or organizations are terrorists. Adel Mahroui, CGTN, Doha, Qatar.